Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we dive deep into the story of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the man leading Burkina Faso through a critical phase of military reforms and a determined crackdown on corruption. Since taking power, Traoré has aimed to reshape the military into a more disciplined and effective force, while fighting entrenched corruption that has long hindered the nation's stability. Join us as we explore his journey, the reforms he's initiated, and what it means for Burkina Faso's future. In September 2022, Captain Ibrahim Traoré led a coup that ousted interim President Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba. Since then, he has embarked on ambitious reforms to tackle corruption and inefficiency within Burkina Faso's military, aiming to restore discipline and effectiveness. Upon assuming power, Traoré identified corruption and mismanagement as significant threats to national security. In response, he initiated several reforms. Institutional overhaul. Traoré restructured the National Intelligence Agency, ANR, and appointed new leadership to enhance internal security and intelligence capabilities. Arrests of corrupt officials. Notably, former Transport Minister Vincent Debilgu was arrested and sentenced to 11 years for embezzlement and money laundering. ISS Africa. Asset freezes. The junta froze the assets of over 100 individuals, including military officers and civilians, suspected of terrorism financing or destabilization activities. Gold sector reforms. To combat illicit financial flows, Traoré suspended export permits for small-scale gold production and announced plans to build a national gold refinery. Facing escalating jihadist insurgencies, Traoré launched a national mobilization, recruiting over 90,000 volunteers for the defense of the Homeland, VDP, to bolster the military's capacity. Challenges. Despite the large numbers, concerns arose regarding the training, supervision, and integration of these volunteers into the military structure. The security situation remains dire, with groups like Jamaat Nasr al-Islam wal Muslimin, JNIM, intensifying attacks. The Mansala attack in June 2024 resulted in over 100 Burkinabe soldiers' deaths, highlighting the challenges faced by the junta. Internal tensions. The junta has faced multiple coup attempts, including one in September 2023, reflecting underlying discontent within the military ranks. Traoré's administration has shifted foreign alliances, expelling French forces and seeking closer ties with Russia. This pivot includes the reopening of the Russian embassy and potential collaboration with Russian mercenaries. Financial times. Public support. Despite international scrutiny, Traoré enjoys significant domestic support, with rallies in Ouagadougou displaying solidarity with the junta. While Traoré's reforms aim to strengthen governance, concerns persist regarding press freedom, political repression, and human rights abuses. The suspension of political activities and conscription of dissenters into military service have drawn criticism. Ibrahim Traoré's leadership represents a pivotal moment in Burkina Faso's history. His efforts to reform the military and combat corruption reflect a commitment to national sovereignty and stability. However, the path forward will require balancing security measures with democratic principles and human rights. For more insights into African leadership and governance, subscribe and stay informed.